Welcome to video 3 in our series, Talking to People Without Freezing. Today we're focusing on a core skill, how to ask a good question to keep a conversation moving. This skill is key to turning awkward silences into smooth, engaging chats. You've done the hard part. You join the conversation. Great, but now you're standing there, your brain gives you nothing, and the conversation gets quiet. Here is a simple trick. When you do not know what to say, ask a good question. A good question acts like a spark and keeps the conversation moving. Not every question works the same way. We need to distinguish between bad questions that stop the flow and good questions that encourage dialogue. A bad question is often one that is too easy to answer with one word, like, "Do you like it?" The other person says, "Yeah," and then silence. The conversation is over before it begins. A better question gives the other person room to talk. Instead of "Do you like it?" try "What do you like about it?" Good questions don't just get an answer, they open a door. The easy rule for good conversation is to ask open questions. These are the secret to keeping things flowing. Open questions usually start with what, why, or how. For example, what part was the hardest? Why did you choose that topic? These questions cannot easily be answered with yes or no. They invite the other person to explain, and when someone explains, the conversation has a clear path forward. Your question should also feel natural. This means you need to stay on the topic already happening. If people are talking about a science project, ask about the science project. You could ask, "How did you build that model?" Or "What part are you working on?" If you suddenly jump to "What is your favorite cereal?" it will feel random and confuse the group. Good questions connect. Random questions confuse. The way you ask the question matters just as much as the question itself. Pay attention to your tone and delivery. A warning: do not ask questions like a detective in a movie. That can feel like an interrogation. A good question should sound curious, not pushy. Use a friendly voice, ask one question at a time, and most importantly, listen to the answer. A conversation is a back and forth, not a quiz show. Here is an advanced move that takes your conversation skills to the next level, the follow-up question. A follow-up question uses the answer you just heard. If Sam says building the volcano was the hardest, you can follow up with, "Oh, what made the volcano hard to build?" That only works because you listened. Follow-up questions make people feel heard, and people enjoy talking to someone who genuinely listens. Remember, you don't need a perfect sentence or a brilliant idea to contribute. Just ask a good open question, stay on topic, sound curious, and listen for a follow-up. That's how a quiet moment becomes a real conversation. Now you know how to join a conversation. But what about when you know the answer in class, but raising your hand feels too scary? Next time, we'll learn how to speak up in class.